So we're famous, infamous, es muy infamoso for always being like the, hey, sign that guy, draft that guy, trade for that guy. Woo! And a name that has popped up quite a bit recently in the comments and on social medias is Cardinals wide receiver Andy Isabella. Apparently, he could be expendable out in the desert. And we trace the source of the rumors to a Clutch Points article titled 3 Potential Trade Candidates for the Vikings, and they listed Andy Isabella. Here's what they wrote. While hearing Isabella's name as a potential target probably doesn't get Minnesota fans out of their seats, baloney. We were never in our seats, man. This is a very sensible trade. The UMass product hasn't really had a chance to showcase his ability in his career, and he's been stuck behind a loaded depth chart with the Arizona Cardinals. It appears that it will stay that way, and the Cardinals just draft another receiver in the second round. Isabella's time is up in the desert, and so the Vikings should be able to get him for a fairly low price. Isabella is also a good fit with Minnesota. He would fight for the third starting receiver job and bring a skill set that the receiving core is missing. Isabella is an absolute speedster, a role that Minnesota doesn't have filled. Well, apparently he doesn't know about ISM. His presence would stretch the field on the frequent play action, play calls, and allow Adam Thielen and Justin friggin' Jefferson to work more in one-on-one matchups. Oh, like Andy Isabella is just going to take that coverage? I don't know. Even if he can't win the starting job right away, there's a good chance that he can take it away from BC Johnson or Chad Beebe down the stretch. So let's talk about it. Background: Andy Isabella, 24 years young, 5'9", a buck 88, destroyed for UMass, 102 catches, 1,698 yards receiving, leading the FBS and 13 TDs in 2018 as a senior. Showed well at the combine, ran a 4.31 40, tied with Paris Campbell, now of the Colts, for the fastest 40 at the combine. Speed for days. So much of it that the Cardinals, in their infinite wisdom, actually took Andy Isabella 2 spots before DK Metcalf, and now they have to play him twice a year, which is great. Isabella has been whatever his first 2 seasons. 30 catches, 413 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns on 48 targets, never really finding his niche in Cliff Kingsbury's air raid offense. And this offseason, the Cardinals let go of Larry Fitz, but they still have Nuke Hopkins, for my money, the best wide receiver in the game for now. Christian Kirk is no slouch. They signed the corpse of A.J. Green, but the kill shot for Isabella could be the drafting of Rondale Moore of Purdue in the second round, because there's a lot of talent overlap. Rondale Moore is a lot of fun. Plus, he was mentored by Randy Moss, so how the hell can we not want him? Woo! And Cardinals GM Steve Keim is very quick to cut bait on his bad picks. Like, he punted on the chosen Rosen, a top 10 pick after 1 season. So Isabella legitimately could be on the block, and the Vikings could use that vertical speed, even though I do like me some ISM. I think eventually he takes over that third wide receiver spot, but it never hurts to have more wheels, man, and more competition for that wide receiver 3, 4, 5, 6 look. Now, trade comp. I ain't giving up much. Like, I ain't giving up more than the equivalent of a 7th round pick, or maybe a 6th round pick, and then we get Isabella and a 7th round pick back, because that's how Rick Spielman rolls. But that, nothing more. No. And Keim and Spielman have done business in the very recent past. Mason Cole for the 6th round pick before the draft. So if the Cardinals are really done with Isabella, sure. Could be interested. Maybe. Not for a lot. Maybe we interest you in our finest Dakota Dozers. Come on, Steve Keim. Come on, man. Be your thoughts. Vikings, should they trade for Andy Isabella? Why not? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.